Welcome back. Today on the table is a vintage Trixon Snare drum. There you just saw the 3M fast spawn that I'm using. Right there, as you can see, I've already plugged a bunch of the holes, and I decided to spray paint the interior silver. I bought the shell on eBay, and I decided to just kind of restore it because I really like the sound of beechwood. So that obviously this is a beechwood snare, and I decided that I was just going to customize it because I thought it'd be cool to do. So for this one, I'm doing a bunch of stuff that I've never done before. So just stand by and check it out. Okay, right there, guys. You're seeing me. I'm putting on the wrap. Make sure you line it up. As you can see on the shelf, if you look closely by my left hand, you'll see that I have a little black line lined up right there. I actually stole that little idea from Sean's Vintage Drums. So I got that idea from there. Once again, when you add the adhesive, you need to add it on the wrap and the shell. Make sure that you let it dry before you lay it on, because that's the only way you're going to get it to stick really well. And one last thing you need to know, you only get one shot at this, so make sure you measure twice. These are the single flange hoops, the tube lugs that I'll be using, and towards the bottom, you'll see the George Way throw-off and butt plate that I went with. Here, I've already let the shell sit for 24 hours, and I'm using a bird's beak or like a hook-shaped razor blade in order to cut it. When you're doing this, be careful not to like cut into yourself. Be super careful. You don't want to take a trip to the emergency room just because you were being sloppy or a little too careless. So I've cut it, and I'm going to trim it so that I can move on. Okay, now this is a razor blade that's sandwiched in between a paint stir that's been hot glued together, and then I clamp it to the table and I use it to cut the edges on the drums, which you'll see me doing right here. That's my big bald head, and there you go. You see how pretty those edges look, and they come out great every time. You just got to make sure you don't go too deep. Okay, here I've already put most of the tube lugs on, and being that this is a vintage German snare, I had the sizes were metric, so I had to massage the tube lugs on there because I could not find anything that would fit. So it was kind of a tough one. All right, just like with anything that's aftermarket, it's all not gonna just fit. So as you see me putting these on, the clips, you'll see that I'm trying to get the aftermarket tension rods on there, and some of them will not fit. So I have these soft drop pliers that you see there, and that keeps me from marring anything. I got that on Amazon if you guys are interested. And obviously I'm putting a little bit of lubricant on there, and threading them on with the screwdriver gun thing so that they can go all the way through, and I can tighten them onto the tension lugs. It actually kind of worked out because it'll keep me from losing some of those clips. So in the end, it's kind of a win for me. As you can see, I've already put on the throw-off and the butt plate. Sorry about that, but my camera died. Now, here I'm putting on the heads. I did not have to redo the bearing edges. They were in fantastic shape, so that worked out. And now, once again, I'm rinsing and repeating over here. I'm getting ready to put the clips on so I can get this drum buttoned up. And you know, we're in the home stretch, man, because once you get the heads on, you know, you just got to put your wires on and then you can go. As I mentioned before, the soft drop pliers do come in handy. I recommend you guys get some. If not for working on drums, anything around the house that you need to hold on to and not mar, it works out great. As you can see, bringing the tension rods up to very, very light tension up onto the drums so that I can come back and tune it. I've never, you know, when I redid this drum, I wanted to kind of go super old school on it, which is why I went with the George Way throw-off and the clips. I just think it looks really cool, man, to be honest with you. As we go there, I'm showing you guys those throw-offs. Those are kind of tricky putting them on. So if you do decide to go with those George Way ones, just know that they're tricky. Right there, I drilled some tiny little pilot holes using the badge as a template. And there you guys go. The finished product. I think it looks absolutely beautiful. It's exactly what I wanted. And guys, please, all I ask is that everyone like, subscribe, and you please share this video with anyone who you might think digs it. Once again, we are Suavecito Vintage Drums, and this is a vintage German-made Trixon snare. Thank you very much. You guys have a great one.